Hi, this is Jennifer from Soul Source Tarot, and I am here to do a reading for Sagittarius. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and this is for the end of November. Now keep in mind the timing is still fluid, right? And this reading may not be for you, okay? It may not be for you at all. So, what do we have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus for the end of November, if this reading is for you? What do we have for Sagittarius? Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Being careful. Going over things. Making sure you have all your ducks in a row. Not being wasteful. Being very careful is really what I hear. Claw. Wow. That's what I heard right before I pulled this card. I heard be careful. Do not take risks. I said it before I pulled the card. I think I was still shuffling. It's a clear message. I heard it loud and clear. Be careful. What do we have for Sagittarius? August. The month of August is prominent. I don't know if you did something in August or something like that. Could also be dealing with a Leo or a Virgo. Somehow the month, maybe around the full moon in August. I don't know if something has happened then. This is kind of in the future though, so something could be happening now that affects you next August. Anyhow, the month of August is prominent. You definitely need to be careful. Foxes are sly. You may have a sly individual around you. Yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. So there are some frustrations here. Do not take risks. This looks like a full moon to me, okay? When you see a full moon, you have to be careful. All is not as it seems. There could be some sort of deception. There could be lies. There's something below the surface you may not see. You definitely need to be careful. There's something going on. There is definitely something going on. What do we have for Sagittarius? Now, this is for the end of November. Interesting. You may be feeling tied down. You may need to come up with a new plan. You may need to dig deep into something. Look deep, look deep, look deeper. What you see is not what you get. Aries. Could be dealing with an Aries. Five. Well, that's fun. Expect the unexpected. Major life changes. Your life is going to change. Fives are about changes, choices, personal freedom, unexpected change, conflict. This is conflict that brings change. There's a take charge energy here. You need to take charge, but there's some sort of power struggles because fives are a number of power struggles. They are. I'm going to show you what's on the bottom, but I'm not going to pull it out. But because I looked at it, I'm going to show it to you. Your prayers have been heard. Threes are about changes. They are. They're definite decisions being made. Because it's not a two. It's not an indecisiveness. Okay, this is a definite decision about a change. Could be a loss. Working together with new people. Meeting new people. Leaving something behind. Focusing on the future. Your life is going to change, or it's changing right now. Now, this is, to me, is an ascended master number. It's like your prayers have been heard. There's struggles. I'm telling you what, fives are power struggles. Anybody tells you they're not is full of shit. You could be facing some struggles that move you forward, okay? Your prayers have been heard, but you have to experience these changes. So there is changes that are happening. Your prayers have been heard. Now, threes are mind, body, and spirit union as well. Becoming one with yourself. Oh, I just had a bunch of them flip. Too many. Big pile. Oh, summer. It's reversed. Not happy. Cold. The opposite of summer is winter, which is cold, dark. And there's deception. There's unhappiness here. It may be very cold. You may be feeling very cold. This is like, maybe it's like that winter syndrome. What is that called? SAD. I think that's what it's called. I tighten up my deck. I think something needs to be tightened up. Hit and run. A lot of people have been getting this. I think Capricorn got it. I'm not sure. Hit and run. Fire. Match. It's a match. Sudden spark. Sudden desire. Sudden change. There is a sudden change. Not happy. It may be time to go. It may be time to go. Fire is a very fast moving energy. And we have this run. It may be time to go away from a situation. Get out of a situation. Feeling tied down or frustrated. We do have a new spark though. We have a new spark. We have a new desire. We have a new drive. Things have been dark. They may be dark right now, okay? Things may not be happy right now. You may, because this is right now. This is right now, okay? There's power struggles. There's conflicts. There's changes that are happening. You do need to be careful. Be careful with impulsiveness as well. This is an impulsive energy. I'm telling you what, you need to be careful. There's something below the surface that you're not seeing. There could be somebody, I mean, this could be a sexual situation for some of you. This could be like a one-night stand. Doing something suddenly. There's some sort of change that is coming. I feel like you do have somebody here that is frustrated. They could do something spontaneously, do something without thinking. And it could cause conflict. There is conflict here. There is some sort of conflict. Be careful. Do not take risks. Do not. Do not. There's a need to get organized. There's a need to have structure in your life, and you need to take action, because that, I consider this the Ace of Wands. I made this deck, okay? This is about taking action. You have to take action. You may have to face something, face some sort of darkness within yourself, face the need, you know, either that change is needed. What do we have for Sagittarius? It is action time, but this has to do with self-control as well. Oh, too many. I'm not going to take them. Fallout. There may be a fallout. We did have Justice reverse. I did see that one. That's the only one I saw. I'm sure that the video will show what other ones fell, but I saw Justice reversed. I think I did anyway. Anyhow, that was an injustice, unfairness, unfair decision, news of legalities. Could be a decision that doesn't go in your favor. Judgment. Interesting. Judgment. And it's interesting that that's the one I saw was Justice. I saw it reverse. Justice and Judgment are very similar. I mean, they're not the same, but they have similar meanings, okay? Something about courts, making decisions, an awakening, a realization, the truth, the end of things, the end of a trial, the final verdict. Judgment, the end of things, life-changing decision. This is a realization. It's a release. It's a release. It's a new life. Okay, this is a resurrection, you know. It's being given a chance at a new life. This is a new beginning as well. So we definitely have a new beginning here. This is the end of something. It is. It's the end of a trial. That's what judgment. Judgment comes, there's been some sort of deliberation. The truth has finally been realized, or it has come out. Now we have basically the consequences, or the reward, or the, you know, basically it's kind of like the sentencing, you know. This is a card of karma. There's some sort of karma here. Judgment. I feel like somebody's actions are being judged. Okay, there's judgments for actions. I don't know if there's a hit and run that has been involved. What do we have for Sagittarius? The end of something, because that's what judgment is. Absolution. Release. Seven of Cups. Empress reversed. High Priestess reversed. Somebody's been listening to poor advice. King of Swords. There could definitely be a judge here. I saw it in this card and I didn't say anything. And then I got this card. And this is like judge. And then I saw that Justice reverse. At least I think I did. And this is like a judge as well. Judge, boss, father. So I don't know if it's a father, a judge, or a boss, or a ruler, or something that is making a decision. A decision is being made. The decision is being made based on the facts, okay, based on the truth, and it is going to be a sudden situation, a sudden decision, maybe a sudden ending. There's been some sort of confusion. Somebody's been maybe going to extremes. They've had a lot of options. They've been struggling to make a choice, maybe drinking a lot. There's poor health here. There's sadness. The Empress reversed could be somebody that doesn't take care of themselves, doesn't nurture themselves, doesn't love themselves, lack of self-value, lack of self-worth, may not be very kind or caring or compassionate. I mean, the Empress reversed is a lack of love, a lack of abundance, of some sort of creative block. High Priestess reversed is somebody that listens to poor advice, is overly reliant on tarot readers, mediums, or other people's advice instead of listening to themselves. High Priestess reversed. There's somebody here that is doing something. They're doing something. There could be some sort of secret agendas or hidden agendas here. There could be jealousy, possessiveness. Somebody's jealous. There's also some sort of feminine issues here. It's like a lack of femininity, you know, not, you know, right here. It's like a lack of femininity, you know. We may have somebody here that's not taking very good care of themselves, or maybe they're being too harsh. Definitely been listening to some sort of poor advice. It's time, there's a need for growth. There's a need to take care of oneself. There's a need to make better choices. But I feel like we have somebody here that has been very stubborn, that hasn't been listening to themselves. They've been listening to poor advice, maybe even giving poor advice with the High Priestess reversed. There's a termination here. Making poor choices, confusion, illusion, unexpected conflict. Unexpected change. There could be some malicious behavior here because of this hit and run. We got somebody here who's not happy. They're not happy. They may be in a state of confusion. You know, they're struggling right now. There's definitely struggles. Doing something. Somebody's doing something. It's almost like they don't care. They don't care about their feelings. Somebody really needs to be careful. There's a lack of growth here. Somebody's making poor choices. They need to make better choices. Somebody's causing a lot of confusion. And this person, whoever is causing a lot of confusion, isn't very awakened. I mean, the High Priestess reverse is somebody who, and we have the Empress reverse, they're not very spiritual, may claim that they're spiritual, but there's some sort of spiritual blockage here. Lovers reversed, separation, detaching from a partnership. This is a definite, firm decision that is being made. This is the end of things. This is a detachment from a partnership or a contract. It's interesting because both of these cards represent consequences for the choices that you make. So I don't know if there's a judge here that is making a decision, or, you know, maybe you're making a decision. Whatever is happening, there's a decision that is being made. This is about listening to yourself, listening to your gut. It's not about listening to other people. This is about examining the facts. This is about the facts, okay? There's some sort of facts here. This could be a very sudden decision. This decision. This is a sudden decision that's being made here. It's interesting because we have Aries here, we have Emperor here. I wonder if there is a judge involved. It's interesting because I think I said it. Judge, father, boss. Taking control, taking charge. Ready to fight. This is somebody that is very ready to battle ready. This is somebody that has a lot of life experience, though. The Emperor is somebody that is in a position of authority, that has earned that position over time, okay? This is not somebody young. The Emperor is not somebody young. This is a master. This is somebody that has life experience. And life experience comes with age. Expect the unexpected. There's a woman here, a feminine. There's masculine and feminine here, by the way. But anyhow, there's a woman here who has been greedy. She has been selfish. She's been, and it could just be the feminine, but she's not very feminine. She may claim to be feminine, or she's overbearing. Okay, she's high maintenance. She could be very high maintenance, not very spiritual, very greedy, very selfish. And this could be you if you are a woman, making poor choices, outside appearances, really focused on outside appearances, not very spiritual. There's somebody that is making a decision. They're seeing the facts. They're seeing the truth. They're going to be getting out of a situation quick. They're not happy with this union. They're not happy with this partnership. They've realized something. There is a realization, because that Judgment card is a realization. It's a realization of the truth after a deliberation, okay? I feel like, Judgment is the end, okay? It's the end of a trial, okay? The facts have come out. This is a contract. Judgment is the card of karma. Karmic contract, the end. The end of a karmic contract. So somebody is making a decision, okay? They've been listening to poor advice. They've been with somebody who's not been taking care of them. They've allowed it. They've allowed it, probably out of a lack of self-love, a lack of self-worth, and because they were overly reliant on other people's opinions or messages instead of listening to themselves. This person has been exploring their options, thinking about their other options, but struggling to take action. There's some sort of creative block here. Somebody's been giving poor counsel because of their own confusion, their own illusion, their own pain. They're still in pain. They haven't released the pain. You got to be careful with who you listen to. Be careful with who you follow. Be careful with your own illusions. Be careful with your choices. Be careful with truth versus illusion. I don't know where that's coming from. Examine the facts. Examine the truth. We definitely have somebody here that is feeling tied down and frustrated. We do have a change, because that 555 is changes. It is major life changes. Sudden release of a contract. This is not compatible. It's not. There could be some sort of abuse here as well. And this, we may have somebody that is making a decision for you if it's not you. It could literally be a judge, a father, or a masculine energy. This is somebody that is taking control. Okay, this is somebody that is fearless, that has a lot of inner strength and knowledge. This is somebody that is very, very knowledgeable. A secret is about to be revealed. We have somebody here that's very, very jealous. They're not happy at all with their current circumstances. They're confused. They're in a state of illusion. What is this hit and run? Wheel of Fortune. Something is happening. Positive. Okay, it's a positive turn of events. It has something to do with a vehicle, because I said, what is this hit and run? We have a wheel. Wheels are on a vehicle. Very interesting. What is this hit and run? This hit and run is the major completion of a cycle. Going in a new direction. Something is happening. The wheel is spinning. You are unaware. Somebody's going in a new direction. A final decision is going to be made. Temperance reversed. Something is off. This is unhealthy. There's your frustrated, feeling tied down and frustrated, doing something without thinking. You need to be careful. You could get yourself in trouble. I'm just saying, somebody could get themselves in trouble if they do something without thinking. Temperance reversed is frustrated. A need for profound self-healing, a need for moderation, a need to slow down, you know, a need to cleanse, you know. There's disharmony here. There's a need to re-examine. You need to re-examine your long-term vision. Something, and this is definitely about your long-term vision. Instead of moving so fast, somebody needs to slow down. Temperance reverse is moderation is needed. Something needs to be done in moderation. We have somebody here that is struggling. They are struggling. They're struggling to manage themselves. Something is happening now because we have somebody here that isn't managing something very well. They may not be managing their feelings, managing their emotions, going to extremes or going overboard. There could be even be some addictions here. The Wheel of Fortune is typically a positive change, going in a new direction. But that Temperance reverse is your energy, right? There's something here. Something is off. There could be an onset of illness here. This could be repeating negative patterns. It's an unwillingness to compromise, okay? Somebody needs to compromise. They need to compromise. And this is like an unwillingness to compromise. And the unwillingness to compromise is causing the frustrations. It's causing the disharmony. There's definitely disharmony here. There's a lot of disharmony. Oh, there it is. There it is. I saw it in the other deck reverse, but justice, news of legalities, a fair and just decision being made. Everything will turn out as it should. There definitely could be courts or the law getting involved. There's definitely karma here. There's facts, there's truth, there's a realignment. A realignment is needed. There will be a realignment. A final decision is about to be made in some sort of circumstance. There's disharmony. There is disharmony here, but it's going to be the end. This is the end of a contract where there has been a lot of disharmony. There's been frustrations. It hasn't been a good mix. Something is coming out, okay, which changes the direction. Judgment. Injustice. That is karma. There's karma here. Get it 3 times. Karma, karma, karma. There's some sort of, definitely got some karma playing out. Some of you have a Taurus, Libra, maybe another Sagittarius, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries for sure. A judge or a ruler or a boss that is making a decision. This is a decision that is best for everybody involved. There's jealousy here. There's animosity. There's poor advice. There's secrets. There's lies. There's deception. Do not take risks. I feel like you need to be very, very, very careful for somebody that does have hidden agendas. There is somebody around that does have hidden agendas. This person, I feel like, is very jealous. The Wheel of Fortune is a positive turn of events. It's going in a new direction, the end of a cycle. This may have to do with no growth. I feel like because this is like no growth, it's not listening to your intuition, not listening to yourself, listening to other people. Judgment is the end of things. It's an awakening. It's a realization. It's an epiphany. Something is being seen. Something is being seen. We do have a revelation. This definitely has to do with legalities or a contract. We have contract here. We have contract here. This is the end. This is a realignment. There's consequences here. I mean, we have consequences. So there's some sort of consequences for an unwillingness to compromise. Stubbornness, maybe. Sudden. Something is happening suddenly. This to me is disharmony in a union, in a separation, definitely the end of a contract here, a karmic contract. They're all karmic contracts, by the way. Okay, trust. While your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. The logical path may be one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on boundless opportunities in so much more. I think a lot of you have been ignoring the truth, or you've been ignoring your gut, or you've been ignoring moving in a new direction, or you've been listening to poor advice. You're being guided to go in a different direction, to follow an alternative path. But you're staying in a safe situation that I feel like it's abusive. It's not compatible. It's not bringing you harmony. I do see detaching from some sort of partnership. It's over. It is definitely over. And there is some serious truth that is about to be revealed. And it's interesting because when the cards fell out earlier, I saw justice reverse, which is an injustice. I feel like somebody has broken the law, or they've done something against the law, or there's been an injustice. They've been lying. They haven't been telling the truth. They've been getting away with it. Maybe now justice is being served. I do think that justice is going to be served. Somebody's making a decision, and this is a firm decision. Profound self-healing is needed. That's the Temperance reversed. And if we go back to the Judgment reverse, that's off balance. A realignment is needed. Balance is needed. Maybe somebody needs healing. I don't know. We get people who want to move. They want to rush. That's the hit and run. They want to rush into things, and then they get hurt over and over and over again. Get themselves in false contracts that need to teach them lessons. Peace. 13. This is the Death card. Release the past. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. There is a release here. That's judgment. Judgment is a release. And if you think about Judgment Day is where you go up there and you reconcile all the past debts, all the past deeds, all the past actions, you know, how you've treated people, how they've treated you, everything. That's what Judgment Day is. Release the past. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. You need to have faith. You need to trust. There's a partnership here, and this partnership could be with anybody. It could be with a job. It could be with a person, any person in your life. It's not compatible. It's not harmonious. Something is definitely happening with that Wheel of Fortune. Okay? It's typically the Wheel of Fortune is good luck. Okay? You are being called to take an alternative path. You're going to have to make a compromise. And it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be comfortable. It's not. The end of things. Good luck.